Hi everybody, it's Donut. Back today with no video game. I just don't really feel like playing anything right now, but I wanted to upload a video still so that hopefully YouTube's algorithm can start giving me some of that sweet, sweet good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about views. That would be so nice. Anyway, I figured I talked about how when I was a little kid instead, I almost died from appendicitis. So, okay, so like when I was a little kid in fifth grade, I went over to my friend Nick's house to spend the night because like that's what we did as little kids in fifth grade. And also like Rip, like he's not actually dead, but he hates me for some reason, so we stopped talking like a long time ago. So like Rip Nick. Anyway, I remember we had pizza and everything was good. We were having a really fun time, playing some video games, chilling out, and everything like that. And everything was totally cool. We finally get ready for bed, and I go and lay down on the ground in his room because I didn't have bed, and now that I think about it, I didn't have a blanket either. But hey, whatever. Yeah. Fast forward to like 3 in the morning after we go to bed, and I'm woken up because my stomach is killing me. Like I've never felt this bad of pain in my stomach before, except like one time. And I just think to myself, oh, I just need to go to the bathroom. Like, I'm sure that this is fine. Like, I got a load that I need to drop from my boot to hole. Um, but then I go to the bathroom and then like nothing happens. Like I just kind of sit on the toilet for a little bit and like nothing's there. And I figured to myself like, okay, well, I've been through this before. I've been constipated once before at a different friend's house. That's a completely different story. Also, I didn't know I was constipated. I didn't know what the word constipated was yet, but I knew that I couldn't do the poops when I wanted to, and my stomach hurt. So, similar situation in the past. Okay, but like anyway, stop. No more talking about poops. But anyway, so nothing happens, and I go back to my friend's room to lay down, and I literally lay there for 2 hours, dude. Like I was a fifth grader, man. Like it was hard to stay awake till 10 p.m. And here I am at 5 o'clock in the freaking morning, fifth grader awake with stomach problems. Oh boy. Okay, so anyway, around like 5 o'clock or something like that, I finally get back to sleep and wake up in the morning, and I'm obviously like not in a good mood because I didn't get any sleep and my stomach is killing me. So I end up calling my parents at like legitimately like 8 o'clock in the morning for them to come get me. And like that's a really big deal, or it was a really big deal for me because I used to stay at Nick's house until like 5 o'clock at night, like when I would go over and spend the night. So for me to call my parents like legit like 8 o'clock in the morning for them to come pick me up, like something was kind of wrong there. So anyway, my parents come pick me up and they tell me, and I tell them like what's going on and that my stomach hurt and I woke up last night and all that kind of stuff. And so they take me back home and they put me down in the basement to lay down on their couch and to try and feel better. And when I say I laid on that couch, I meant I laid on that couch and I watched TV all day. Like the only time I got up was to try and go to the bathroom because anytime I moved, my stomach screamed in agony. Like it hurt so bad. Like I couldn't describe it. I remember that my mom kept trying to tell me to go to the bathroom, and I remember there was this one point where I tried to get up and walk to the bathroom, but it just hurt so much that I had to end up crawling. Like I crawled on the ground to the bathroom to try and go because it hurt that bad to walk and stand upright. Fun times. Anyway, back to laying on the couch again. So eventually dinner comes around and they call me back, or my parents call me upstairs, and I try to go upstairs. And mind you, like I've been laying on this couch like all day, like literally like 8:30 in the morning to like 7 o'clock at night, dinner time. Like I've been on this couch locked, definition right there. And so I try to go upstairs, and as soon as I hit that first step, like I don't remember if I tried to like actually like I was standing and I tried to put my foot on it, or like I was trying to crawl up the steps or something, like a fucking dog with four limbs or something. But all I remember is that I tried to get up on that first step, and as soon as I did, just like I screamed because the pain was so bad in my stomach. and like I was just crying, and I think it was at that I think at that point at that point my parents were like, okay, we should probably figure out something a little more serious is going on here, baby. So coronavirus, anyway. But like I was legitimately like in so much pain. So my parents finally were like, okay, we need to figure out what was going on here. So my dad takes out this like book. Like it was like a diagnose yourself book. Like he asks questions, and it's like a choose your own adventure book. Like literally it's like, do you have the sniffles? Then go to page 23 and like stuff like that. And he tried to use it, tried to go through it. Obviously we didn't really get anywhere. So he left that up to the doctors pretty fast, actually. I think we tried to do that for about 5 minutes before he was like, all right, we're not getting anywhere. I don't know what's going on. Thank God. Anyway, so we drive to the emergency room, and at this point I'm in the hospital, and now I've been told that I have appendicitis, and I'm going to have to go in for surgery in order to get my appendix taken out. And as soon as surgery left that nurse's or that doctor's mouth, I just started crying like I had never cried before in my entire life. I like just started freaking out, man. Like I was so scared of surgery and like what was going to happen, and like they had to take something out of me. Like, dude, I'm like in 5th grade being told that I need to go in for like life-saving surgery right now. Like I'm fucking scared, dude. Like I'm crying, and like nothing that my dad is saying or doing is trying to help me feel better. So he literally turns to the nurse. He turns to the nurse when she comes in, and she's like, okay, he is upset, so give him some pain meds, give him some pain medication, and put him to sleep. And that's what happened. I got some pain meds, and then the next thing I remember is I was waking up in the recovery room and staring at my family. And all I remember at that point is just being really, 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 really tired and just wanting to go to sleep. But my family was there checking on me and make sure I was okay. And my mom was trying to get me to stay awake and like interact and talk with the family. And literally like only thing I wanted to do was sleep. And I was not about it. I think I fell asleep in the middle of like talking to someone or something like that. I don't remember. I remember seeing everyone in the recovery room, and I remember waking up in my hospital room. And apparently my appendix was on the border of bursting, and because we had just waited so long in order to go get it checked out and everything, that I had to go in for emergency surgery, and they had to pull it out, and like I was being monitored for a couple days and everything like that. But yeah, once they took it out and took me to my hospital room, just kind of hung out, slept, and then eventually I started to feel better and went home and wore sweatpants for about 2 weeks to school. And now I have a cool scar on my stomach that kind of looks like a shooting star. Okay, well, that was my time getting my appendix out as a kid and almost dying. I'm happy that I didn't, because I get to be here today and talk to you guys and make videos for y'all, which is super great. Really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the little ditty, my little tale there. If you want to see any other games in the future, or you've also had a similar experience with getting your appendix out, or maybe you've almost died yourself, I don't know, like tell me about it. I'm interested. I love to hear that kind of shit. So yeah, just let me know down in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I've been Donut. Have a great day. Love ya.